vascular. The reason why I do that is people are like, oh, Harley, the carbohydrates make you fat. It's like, where? How? Okay. People go and eat at KFC. They go to KFC, they eat the greasy chips, which those greasy chips are vegan in Australia. The KFC chips are greasy, and they're vegan in Australia. Okay. So people go to KFC, eat the greasy chips, the freaking, the Kentucky Fried Cruelty burgers and stuff like that, the chicken, the birds, deep fried birds, and the grease. And they have a Coke, and they think, oh, I got a piece in the Coca-Cola, which is 0 fat. And they forget all the stuff, because that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that it's the sugar that makes you 200 kilos, okay? It's not the grease, it's not the fat that makes you fat. It's the sugar that has 0 fat and only 4 calories per gram. For the calorie lovers out there, sugar only has 4 calories per gram. And sugar satisfies your hunger. That's why, as a kid, mum and dad, or your foster parents, or whoever, never gave you dessert, the sweets before dinner, because what happens? Sugar ruins your appetite. And you wouldn't eat dinner if you got dessert first. So what they do is they give you dessert as the last meal of the day to satisfy your hunger. So if you have dessert before dinner, you don't eat dinner, or your dinner becomes just dessert, okay? So instantly you cut your calories. So then why people are you saying, sugar makes me eat too much, sugar makes you fat, when you know, if you look after kids and they say, I want dessert, well, got to eat your dinner first, got to eat your meat first, you know? What happens? Exactly. Don't eat the meat. And that affects industries, okay? Hello from Thailand. Pai. Wow, someone's in northern Thailand watching this. Epic. I love it how we get Portugal. I love how international this is. So can I get lean, ripped, eating pie filling, candy and Sprite? Sprite I wouldn't recommend because it's full of fake sugars now. Sprite these days doesn't even have cane sugar in it. It has aspartame and sucralose and so. Actually, sucralose is not too bad. Sucralose is from cane sugar, as far as I know. But there's aspartame and that other stuff, man. No way, no go. So I don't recommend Sprite anymore. I get Sprite dumpster dive. You know, I can't help myself, man. I live near a dumpster, and they throw out, you know, probably $5,000 of food a week, and dog food and just stuff, merch, man. So I can't help myself, man. I'm like a seagull. Go to this dumpster, and I make thousands of dollars in this magical dumpster, just pulling stuff out, crates of Red Bull drinks, Monster drinks, boxes of Cadbury chocolate, and I sell these things, or I swap them for bike parts or wherever to various people, or give stuff away, feed the pigeons, etc. It's crazy. But in there, I often get Sprite. And I remember the good old days where I used to drink Sprite back in Thailand. You know, Sprite in Thailand was amazing. Having this green bottle, pure sugar, no aspartame, no crap. It was just amazing. And then they've changed that in Thailand. They've made most of the sweet drinks in Thailand, they cut them with aspartame and stuff, and they just don't taste good anymore. So Sprite, I haven't had a Sprite for years. It's sad. So, but yeah. All right, there we go. It's eating raw sweet fruits in Thailand. Chanthaburi, Thailand. John, shout out to John. But he's in Chanthaburi. Are you with Grant? Say good day. Watching live from Ireland, St. Patrick's Day. Shout out to the Irish crew. Singapore. We've got Singapore in the house. Can you recommend a CGM that's good for cycling? All the CGMs work for cycling, in my opinion. UK in the house. So yeah. So candy, yes, candy makes you lean. Well, candy, I'm referring to not to chocolate, because chocolate's got a lot of fat in it, and some chocolate has dairy in it, so you have the dairy hormones. So the dairy hormones will inhibit weight loss, and dairy hormones will promote weight gain. So if you're looking to gain weight, then dairy is going to help you with that. Otherwise, no go. So yeah, just fruit juice. Fruit juice is good, but I'd recommend just do my protocols, man. All right. If you want the energy, the stamina, if you want to get rapid weight loss and feel your best, do my protocols, okay? People are, what about just fruit juice? What about just potatoes? What about just rice or just sugar water? No. Just do what I recommend. Right? Do what I recommend. And there's a reason I recommend what I recommend, because it just freaking works. You can do it for life. What if I just do sugar water for a month? Why do that, right? Just do this for life. Get rid of this like quick fix stuff, okay? And just do this and don't look back, and you will get sustainable results, okay? So you need fiber, man. So you need fruits. You need starches. You need sugars. Iran, we got Iran in the house. Iran has some really good fruit, I'm told. Cold pressed fruit juice. Juice is great. Is there a way to stop Gatorade from separating? It always separates. Gatorade always separates. You just, when you're drinking it, you just shake it and then sip it. Right? And it separates, and you shake it, sip it. Okay, it's fine. Just shake it before you sip. Back in Thailand. Do I still smash the? So of course, man. I'm a serial killer. All right, I'm a serial killer. Many people call me many things. They often forget I'm a serial killer. The amount of cereal I can kill. All right, cornflakes, Rust Bubbles, oats. I had oats before. Some oats, Beer is sugar. Beer is not good. Beer is not good. Hi Harley, I hate sugar. No, Francis, you don't hate sugar. You don't hate sugar. You love sugar. All right, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. Cheers, Mark. My breakfast today: 500 mils of melon juice, 200 grams of white sugar. Boom, that's a killer. That's a killer breakfast, man. OJ is great. I own a bike shop. I hate all the new boat bikes. I hear you, bro. Go get into the second-hand market. Get in the second-hand market. Do sell second-hand bikes. What if you're traveling, can't get fresh fruit? Just get what you can get, man. Get what you can get. Okay, if I can't get fresh fruit, I eat tinned fruit. I eat dried fruit. I eat sugar water. I eat fruit juice. That's what I recommend. I just had some. I just had a bit of starch milk. I had some oats, some sugar, and I feel so chilled out now. I feel like I'll go to sleep now. It's great. People out there taking sleeping tablets, sleeping pills, drinking alcohol to wind down. Just have some oats, water, and sugar, and it's just like people out there having weed, just wind down every day. I'm like, man, come on, man, just have the oats, have the rice for dinner, and just settles everything down, man. The next day you just feel incredible. Do I coach triathletes? I coach everybody, man. There's not a demographic I don't coach. I coach police, I coach doctors, I coach lawyers, I coach some of the best, athletes on the planet, Tour de France riders, etc. And by coach, I mean advise. People come to me for advice. I don't write up training programs for elite athletes. I don't do that. I might look at something and say, you're probably doing too much, or what's your blood test look like. I read, I do that stuff. I don't write out programs for marathoners. What I do though is they ask me, they want to knock time off their marathon, and I'm like, well, let's look at where we can save time. Okay, so I don't write the training programs. I write the nutrition programs and more like lifestyle programs. Okay, because there's people out there far better than me who are good at the training program. I'm more the lifestyle and diet, because that's what people lack these days. What time I have dinner? Ideally 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. What's the deal with people rolling at 40 cadence? Think it makes them faster? Well, I think the low cadence thing, it can help develop strength if you're a pursuit rider, if you're a fixed gear rider, or if you ride a bike that has not many gears. But today, when do you need that? We always have, cadence with gears. So high carb, sugar, low to no fat, vegan. Yes, Alicia, that's part of it for sure. Have you seen the sugar film by Aussie Journo? It says sugar is a great food evil. Yeah, what's his name? I forget. He's so unfit. Of course, an exercising sports person did better. That's the thing, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I forget his name. 10 years ago, that sugar film. I've done many. Just type in that sugar film durianrider, and you'll see my rebuttals to it. The dude's not even fit. Right? And his definition of sugar is all these greasy things that have sugar in there. So he goes, I cut out eating chocolate and I felt better. I lost weight. It's like, duh. But it wasn't because you cut out sugar. It's because you cut out all the fats and the hormones. All right. You need sugar, man. What about the people in hospital in a coma who are type 1 diabetic and they're getting injected sugar and their insulin usage goes down? How does that work? How can you be a type 1 diabetic in a coma, in bed, not moving, injected with sugar, and your insulin requirements go down? Your insulin sensitivity goes up. How does that work, people? How does that work? When you do a high-fat diet, your insulin resistance always goes up, and your insulin sensitivity on a high-fat diet, high-protein diet, and/or always goes down. Okay, So when you're injected with just sugar in hospital, in a coma, insulin sensitivity will go up. Insulin resistance will go down. How does that work? Exactly. Because sugar creates insulin sensitivity, and dietary fat and protein, they create insulin resistance. And the more fat and protein you eat, the more insulin resistant your cells get. This is facts. This is science, okay? This is science. All right. Good morning from UK. Tell me, how do you have many age... okay, so this is one. Age 50 plus clients from colder climates, do they need any different food amounts and tweaks, e.g. a bit more plant protein? No, you don't. You don't, you know. But what's the goal? What's the goal, all right? What's the goal? You know, depends what your goal is. Depends what your goal is, people, all right? So if your goal is to gain weight, if you want to get on the scales and be heavier, then eat more fat, eat more protein, okay? If you want to get on the scales and you're actually overweight, right? You look on the scales in the morning, you're like, oh man, I'm still fucking too heavy or whatever. If you want to lose weight, do my protocols and increase your diet so it's so much carbohydrate, there's little room for anything else, okay? There you go, that's the deal. That's the deal. Yeah. You know, you see immediately under control, man. This is what really got me on the lifestyle as well, as I had like, you know, ulcerative colitis or Crohn's or whatever. My digestion was cooked. And this is what led me to where I am today, you know. And I've had little experiments over the years, and so, yep, here it comes back again. So, you know, this is the way to go. This is it. This is it. So you don't need more protein if you're in cold weather. If you're underweight, if you're feeling like you're underweight, not if you're feeling like that, but if you're like, you know, if you just, what's the word? Because I see people out there. Like I remember back in the day when I was very, very uber lightweight. I was like, you know, 59 kilos at 6 foot, and some people are, oh, you're too thin, you're too thin, you're too thin. That's fine, bro. If you're 59 kilos and performing at 6 foot, that's fine. Okay, it's how you get there that matters. Okay, so don't let anyone else out there tell you, oh, you're too skinny, too thin. Okay. If you're performing well, then that's all that matters. If you're feeling great, if you're performing well, that's what matters. If I say you're too thin, then yeah, you're too thin. All right? So don't listen to anyone else, man. People out there saying you're too thin or whatever. Like if I say you're too thin, then yeah, we need to make some changes, okay? But if a cycling coach or a running coach, you know, a high level one like myself, who works with the highest level athletes, if we say you're too thin, then yeah, you're too thin, okay? So there you go. When I eat fruits, juices, and straight sugar, empty stomach, I'm not sure what you're doing, Ali. Just, bro, do my protocols, okay? Get my ebooks, do my protocols, durianrider.com. Simple as that, you know? How do I stop eating cheese? Rice is so bland, please help. Just discipline, bro. Harden up. Harden the fuck up. I told my significant other that I was going to eat all cane sugar, fruits, and starches, get my D-birdies under control, and lose fat. They would have me committed. No one can commit you for that, bro. All right, that person's just having a bit of a laugh, you know. But hey, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Do it. Do my protocols. Get your diabetes under control. Get ripped. Get lean. Get fit. And then your partner will go like, "Wow, you fucking did it. Good on you." All right. Good on you. So yeah, is it normal to have a sore stomach if you have too much sugar? No, it's not. It's like, here's the thing is like, just do my protocols. This is what people do is they do a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of that, and it's like, that's not how you make the cake, all right? It's not how you make the cake. If you want to make the banana bread cake, then you use the specific ingredients. If you want to make a low-fat, vegan banana bread cake for someone who has allergies or requirements, you follow the fucking list, right? You don't add in some chocolate. You don't add in a fucking piece of dead cow. You don't add feathers into it. You know, it's not a hyena cake. It's a low-fat vegan cake, banana bread, right? You follow the recipe cake. If you want the results, just follow my protocols 100%, okay? Why only 720p? I don't know. This is a 4K, the 60 frame phone. YouTube compression. Ask them. Not sure. Thoughts on lowering 5K time by running one 5K TT week and some extra kilometers during the week. You could do both, Amy. You know, some extra kilometers a week. Just do it all. You've got the time to do it, right? You basically have an amazing lifestyle where you basically train like a full-time athlete. You can get 22 hours a day recovery and you go train 2 hours a day. So you just go for it, you know? Just go for it. Plan to go back to Thailand? Yeah. Been there for 20 years, maybe. Thailand's a great place. I will be back. Catch it from Scotland. Raising ferritin levels. Do my protocols. But I also recommend if your ferritin levels are low, then just take some iron tablets, okay? Any tips for fixes shoulder neck pain on the bike? Workman Mania, great tip. I'd recommend go and check out Neil Stanbury. He's a protege, an affiliate, a connection with the great Steve Hogg, bike fit guru, bike fit champion. So Neil Stanbury, you find him on RCA Cycling Channel. Just type in Neil Stanbury cycling stretches, okay? And that opens up the whole can of worms there, okay? So, yeah. Yeah, I had severe acne for 2 years, ever since starting rice, sugar, fruit, not a single new pimple. And if you're a girl and you want clear skin, don't wear foundation, all right? All the girls I know who have had severe acne and they stop the foundation, boom. And these girls are eating pure. They're eating so pure. One girl was water fasting, still had chronic acne. Why? Because she was still putting on this organic foundation stuff. And I was like, Christy, I reckon it's the foundation. She said, no, this stuff's so expensive. It's raw, it's pure, it's organic, it's from France or the Alps, whatever it was. And I was like, just do the experiment. So I guess. We're doing a water fast to clear acne. This girl was water fasting to cure acne. She still went foundation because she felt self-conscious. I'm like, no one cares about your acne. It's just, no one cares, you know? So she stopped the foundation. Her skin fucking cleared up. She's like, what did I do a water fast for? And I'm like, I don't know. Just stop the foundation, okay? And then she put the foundation back on a few months later, and guess what? The acne come back. Girls be girls. So yeah, if you've got acne, do my protocols. And girls, if you want the clearest skin, don't use foundation. All right, go check out the village girls in Asia and compare their skin to the city girls in Asia who wear all the product. It's night and day, okay? Night and day. Or another great one is if you knew any teenage boys, okay, look at their skin and look at the girl's skin when they're 15 versus 20, okay? And the girl's skin deteriorates faster than the guy's skin. The girls who wear foundation, that is. Because men have more androgens, so you just think, oh, androgens make your skin more, you know, mature, age faster. But the girls who use the product, they age their skin more rapidly because they constantly have chemicals on their skin, okay? So less is more, girls. Less is more. Less is more. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. So I'll do a quick one here. We're at Botswana, South Africa. Yes, Wealth Botswana, ditch the olive oil, bro. Ditch the olive oil. Ditch the olive oil. See what I mean? Ditch the oil. All right, do the experiment. Ditch the oil. Ditch the oil. Okay? Just do the experiment. You can always add oil back in. You know, I have some crisps here and there. You know? So, yeah. I switched from keto to your protocol. This better work. Bro, keto, you are type 2 diabetic right now. If you've done a keto diet, if you've done a high-fat diet, you are type 2 diabetic. Guaranteed. Get a CGM on there and then do an oral glucose tolerance test. You are type 2 diabetic. Funny question. You've got another question here. 20 to 30 grams of protein a day to get fast, cyclist runner. How much to get a bulky, peachy butt and more muscular legs? Legs and butt are genetic. Okay, they are genetic. You go look at look at kids on the street. All right. I mean, this sounds a bit weird, but I'm just saying. Here we go. Look at photos of your family and friends or school days. Okay, the girls who had the track body, the flat stomach, the tapered waist, or the peach bum when they were 10 or 5. Okay, they have that when they're 20, unless they get fat. The girls who didn't have that, they don't have that at 20. Okay, your bum and legs, they are genetic. You can't change that very much at all. I would get fat. Okay, but in terms of muscle development, Legs don't grow that much, okay? I know people who don't do any training. They're obese, they're sedentary, their VO2 max is 5 or whatever, and they have these crazy sculpted, shredded athletic legs and this big obese upper body. And then you think, wow, what's going on there? And then you look at their family member, their mum or their dad has the exact same legs. So if your mum and dad have super, like, runway model, straight, slim legs, you're not going to have stocky, staunch legs. You're not. You're never going to, even if you use steroids, you're never going to get those stocky, staunch legs. Never going to fucking happen. Because legs is like a face. It's genetic. It's like skin. If your parents are both black, you're also going to have black skin. All right? If your parents are Chinese, you're going to have Chinese eyes. You're going to be Asian. Right? If one of your parents has super athletic legs, then there's a good chance you may or may not have them. But if both your parents have super athletic legs, you're going to have them. And so are your brothers and sisters. If you don't have them, then you'll never get them. Okay, just look at the Olympians. Like, you look at the women's 5,000 meter. So you got some girls who are really tall, really, like, long legs, like skinny legs, and you got some girls who've got these fucking really muscular calves. All right, and they're 165 centimeters, and you got other girls who are 165, and they got no calves at all. But they're as fast as each other, only seconds apart in the 5,000 meter. How does that work? Doing the same training, same diet, high carb, low fat, low protein. Or doing the same drugs at the top, different genetics. They got the same body fat, different genetics. Legs are very, very genetics. So yeah. Boosting my VO2 max. I'm not sure Apple Watch is that accurate. I don't know. I don't know about Apple Watch, how accurate that is. But yeah, to boost the VO2 max, do my protocols. Your VO2 max is going to come up. Okay, so Coach Carb, JD says, there's no point at all to strength hypertrophy training at all to get more toned. To get more toned, yeah, for sure. But it ain't going to grow you into this, like, staunch looking thing. It'll, like, adds, steroids. I mean, look at my body, all right? Look at my legs when I'm 63 kilos or 85 kilos. There's not much difference. But my upper body, it's like, what the fuck happened to the arms, Harley? All right? So it's just, and this, I got my heaviest, most muscular weight with no training because I had that neck problem. I couldn't train. But I just up the dose and then, up the dose of the training and test and then boom. And then when I did train, I was the strongest of my life from doing no training to using the test and train just sitting in my system. And then I did some sneaky bench presses in Thailand. I'm like lifting heavier than ever before. It's the drugs, okay? It's the drugs. So sedentary plus anorexic equals low muscle mass. Yeah, for sure. But someone's not going to develop like, what's the word? What's the word? Who's got some epic legs? Oh no, no one's going to get epic legs unless they have the genetics for it. Why do sedentary people, anorexic people have all the same aesthetic of no muscle mass, calorie surplus? Well, yeah, that's a good question, JD. But if you next time Two Down Under's on, go and ride with the pro riders. All right, just go up Norton Summit and just wait for the teams to come past, and you'll be able to keep up with them. Just a few minutes or whatever, and look at the riders' legs, or watch any of my videos. And look at how different the legs of the riders are, all right? You got guys like Geraint Thomas, who's an absolute monster on the bike. And if you look at his legs, you'd be like, this guy won the Tour de France. Like, what? Like, his legs aren't impressive at all. But his results definitely are. So it's very, very genetic. Then you have guys like Andre Greipel, who had those legs when he was like 12, okay? Just genetics. And Andre Greipel, great sprinter, but he's going to get dropped in the first climb. So if it's going fast. So yeah, legs are genetic. Legs are super, super genetic. Okay. Legs are genetic, gang. You can't change them that much. But body fat levels, that's not genetic. Insulin index, The insulin index. The foods that create the most insulin resistance are the high protein, high fat foods. The foods that create the highest insulin sensitivity is low fat, high carb. All right. So yeah, I'll do 2 more questions, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Epic legs might just be more toned when they already have been from perception. Yeah, you can get toned legs. Like you can get shredded legs, but it's not going to be from doing weights. It'll be from just super, super low body fat. Okay, super low body fat. Because look at all the people in the gym who are super strong, bro. Super, super strong. And they've got zero definition at all. They just got this chunk of mass. They've got no vascularity. They've got no... Like, if you put my legs versus them, I'm absolutely shredded, veins everywhere. And then you have this guy who can, deadlift or squat, 10x more than me for reps. And their legs just look like bloated sausages, okay? It's body fat levels. Body fat levels. So, yeah. How can you say your thinness is not down to genetics? What? What? There's people out there like, what? There's people out there who can eat whatever they want and not get fat. That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. In terms of whatever you want. You can eat as much KFC bucket chicken as you want and not get fat. There's no one out there because of genetics like that. I mean, you have those people out there who have some terminal disease condition and they eat the food and just whatever. But I'm just talking about, a normal person. It ain't going to happen, bro. It isn't genetics, okay? It's diet and lifestyle. So, yeah. Going to backpacking in Thailand and Cambodia next month. Should I buy a new gravel bike or just take my road? Just do road bike, bro. Road bike. I've ridden through Thailand and Cambodia road bike. Days without bananas, yeah. It's not good. Bananas is good. It's not true, man. Like, I'm ripped because of genetics? No, that's fucking bullshit, bro. Bullshit. I'm ripped because of genetics. That's absolute bullshit. Then how come when I eat lots of fat, I lose so much definition? Yeah, that's right. My leanness is because of my nutrition. Low-fat diet equals a low-fat body. Okay. Buy a bike in Thailand, they're cheaper, for sure. But just bring your own bike. Most important question, how do you get the hot babes? They come to me. Be the flower, the butterflies will come. Anyway, that's the wrap up. Bingo there. But Thailand, I've got all over Thailand on my road bike, okay? Once I was going to bring my mountain bike over there, and I rode actually, so I was in Thailand with a mountain bike once. And I was like, damn, I wish I had my road bike. That was back in 2009 when I was dead broke, and my bike got stolen in Malaysia. And so my friend Derek gave me his mountain bike, which is, a mountain bike to ride. And so I was riding that around. And grateful, it was cool, it was good fun. But yeah, I wish I had my road bike. Okay, so I've ridden a mountain bike in Thailand, and whilst I was grateful for that, for sure, road bike for the win. Thailand, road bike, because the roads there are freaking fast and they're epic. Simple as that. Thanks for watching.